just trying to make the merch and that's it.
I'm still getting votes, which is nervous because I'm backup plan, and honestly, I don't see why. I'm just going to try things, because firstly I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to play the villain, but maybe it's time to play the real hero. That's going to be the hardest person to vote out.
Okay. Broke my heart. Not really. It's a game, whatever.
So my conversations with Nancy, I feel, here's the thing, I'm still gunning for him next, basically, with the others. If what, you know, as long as, I don't know if they're coming for me secretly, but I hope not, but yeah, so I'm just trying to keep him real close so that he doesn't see it coming in. So if there is like some kind of drug swap or something, he doesn't go flipping on us.
At the moment, I'm like really tired because I didn't really have that much sleep last night. There is kind of some sort of groups emerging, which would Chris, Jake, myself, and maybe Natalie. But I don't know if anybody's really erring their way towards the chopping block. But I wouldn't mind seeing Liam perhaps leaving.
Tribe's going really well. Almost too well in some ways. I'm glad we're winning challenges because otherwise we'd find it difficult to vote people out. We're thinking about Jason. I've spoken to a few people. I mean, yeah, not the big buff Jason, but the older guy, because he hasn't involved himself in the group as much and he hasn't helped out in challenges as much. So it seems like he's almost outcasted himself, and because everyone else seems to be doing well, and it's not like anyone's a stand-up particular threat at this point in time, Jason seems like the best bet to kick off. Chris is pretty good. He showed himself in that last challenge to be a good ally. I wasn't sure about him. I was thinking about voting him off after Jason, but with how he went in the last challenge, he's probably worthwhile keeping on. Otherwise, maybe Emily, I'm thinking. She's shy but trying to keep in touch with the group, but that means she might have thoughts and plans and stuff that are hidden because no one expects her to talk much about it.
On the way back from the river before, Jason, myself and Liam had a discussion.
Yeah.
Maybe we should sort of make a pact with each other that we'll look out for each other, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The first opportunity really to sort of split off.
And a three-way works well too because it is final three as well.
Yeah.
So we could try and make a pact if you want.
We seem to sort of make a pact to go to the final three together. Awesome, that sounds good. Yeah, awesome.
Once I was going back from the toilet earlier, I got a bit on Jason's good side, but I'm not sure exactly what his plan is.
Okay.
So I'll try and get to talk to him more and see what his plans are, and if they line up with ours, I'll bring him in.
Perfect.
If there's 8 of us, if we can get 2 more on our side, that's a win.
That's it.
Good idea. Good work. I'm liking this.
It's starting to change, to be honest. I'm leaning towards Ange and Vince, and just because the other two, Calvin and Tara, they're big personalities. It's going to be very hard to beat them at the end.
Yeah. Because people know we talk. Yeah, which I'm getting kind of nervous about.
And same, I talk to Nick quite a bit as well. I think I'm gonna be targeted like
I think,
straight away.
honestly, because I trust you so much, like, we can just kind of, like, not talk that much anymore, and just focus on
Distance
building the
ourselves.
stronger relationships with the others
With Ange
so that we don't
and
lose them. Like, yeah, like Ange, and I think we've got Vince.
2 people have left. The game's underway. Choose one person to send
Oh, shit.
for the outpost ways.
Wait, can I read it?
What's happening?
Maybe to the other tribe.
Oh, no, Outpost, that wouldn't be to the other
No,
side.
no,
That would
no,
be,
no.
they're
It'll
going
be
to
like
like
a
some meeting
choose.
place. There'll be someone who picks something.
Hold it. Do you reckon? Unless someone else like really wants to
I'm
go.
happy to go, but if you want to go, you can go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Well, we have to wait for them, though.
Obviously.
The game's underway. Choose one person to send for the outpost ways.
Should we read it again? We got a tree now.
Yeah.
They'll probably
Figure out
give you an
info.
opportunity to talk to a member on the other tribe, which would be a good opportunity to try to establish some like
We gotta set
ahead
some
of time cross tribal.
We need some connections.
The outpost twist is a little bit scary because I feel like we had a bit of a solid thing going and Calvin is part of that. Hopefully his head's in the same place, but you know, who knows? I know he's good with words and stuff, so hopefully he can do some magic over there.
The outpost awaits.
Hold up. Let's just be careful about this because that person might be sick.
Yeah, it could be like the China swap where they absolutely like dogs.
I think it might be similar to Survivor China. And if Calvin's gone, we've just lost a lot of strength.
We'll do a farewell forever.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah. We've got left. The game's underway. Choose one person to send for the outpost.
What's it for?
It's choosing the last person to go to the outpost.
What do we think the outpost is?
Yeah, we should probably speculate first before we
Yeah.
decide to exile someone.
It could be like on Survivor New Zealand, one person from each tribe went to the outpost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they had some sort of challenge.
It was like a dilemma
And then
or
you
something
come
like
back
that.
with
Moral
something.
dilemma.
So do we want someone to win, or do we want someone to lose, or do we want someone to...
I think
get information from different tribes. Yeah.
It told us that we had to send one person to an outpost. We weren't really sure because the clue didn't give us much of a clue. So we just decided to just randomly pick somebody. We chose coconut crack, which is basically tapping and every certain person knocks out.
coconut, crack. Oh. Coconut, crack.
Dana.
I love you all! Hopefully I come back to the same tribe.
Bring us back some treats.
Thinking challenge zone is where I'm heading. I've got no tribe or friends with me.
I kind of just looked at Tara straight away and I said, I want to go. Tara was like, I can go if you don't want to go. And it was just a bit of back and forth between two of us. But yeah, it had to be one of us going in case it's like a clue or something sort or whatever. And if it's a tribe swap, everyone trusts me.
Welcome, guys, to the Outpost. Have you got a chance to catch up? Get to know each other?
No,
not at all.
Yeah,
Don't ask me what your name is, can't remember.
Calvin.
Calvin, there we go.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Okay, so I have for you guys a decision. Muesli bars, food for your tribe. Some of you might be craving that. Hasn't been a lot of food happening. Or, I can already see you guys eyeing this, hidden immunity item clues for each camp.
Mini clue. Straight up.
Straight up?
Yeah.
I'll take the clue. Taking the clue as well? Yep. Interesting. You guys have a minute to chat to each other about what you're going to tell your tribe.
We're gonna fucking tell
I'm
the tribe.
going to tell them that I gave you the food because you guys haven't had much for
Yeah.
food-wise.
Okay, and then I'm gonna say like we came to it and it was a bit of like a rock off type of situation. Food. And I don't know, food or nothing. And I'm gonna think of something.
Or one tribe had the food, or we can both decide that no tribe has food and we just keep it fair that way.
Yeah, okay. One tribe would got to eat.
Yep.
Or
both
tribes
didn't get to eat.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. And because then I'll just be like, Nat was a stubborn bitch and wouldn't give me the wouldn't give me the food.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That works.
You gotta shake on it.
Yeah,
Make it
yeah.
official.
Yeah. And you seem like a cool chick. Maybe work in the future.
Alright.
Yep.
Time to head off if you can.
Yeah.
Thank you. You'll have a challenge very soon.
But me and Natalie just jumped at it, like, of course I'm going to take the immunity, I need the immunity idol out of certain people in my tribe's hands, like Ramsey and maybe Vince. I'm back, guys. I'm back.
What happened?
That was a bit brutal.
We got a tree mail and we sent Calvin to the Outpost, and he came back with his reason that we're gonna share this basket of fruit.
You said a whole bowl of fruit, and it was a whole box of muesli bars.
It's
Sorry?
like Ingrid or
Natalie, the one with the orange hair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like a whole box of muesli bars, and it was like, and it was just, that's not fair. It's just like, yeah, like no one eats, or like one person eats or no one eats. Like,
It's either both tribes eats or none of us eating. So he said Natalie wouldn't vouch. So, but I think that's a big lie.
I was like, dude, like we have not eaten any food this morning. What the fuck?
That's not going to make her any friends.
So
nobody-
nobody, so nobody.
No one's eating.
Yeah, no one's eating. Like she wouldn't budge, and like I just, it was a bit of a bitter thing. I was like, dude, like, no, I didn't say it in that sense, but I'm gonna come for her as soon as there's like,
Yeah.
It was either one tribe ate or no tribes ate, which just seems a bit too simple for this Survivor game in particular, because we're not overly hungry. So I have a feeling that it's definitely something to do with the game. Now, it could be information, or it could be there was a decision to make. But yeah, I definitely don't think it was just that.
I got the clue. I told Tara, I told Nick, just because they're now type 3. I feel like my lie wasn't that good, but they somehow, people bought it and Nick reckons it was believable.
He came back, he straight away grabbed Tara and then started Chinese whisper with Nick. So, and then I wasn't in the loop, so I was like, something's up. And then I was asking Tara, oh, what are you guys talking about? He's like, oh, we need to vote out Ramsey. I'm like, okay,
I tried. So it was an option. We had 12 muesli bars.
Yeah.
So it was either one tribe had them or no tribe had them. So I tried to get it for us, but he didn't want it. He wanted to have it. So we just both came to mutual decisions that no one got it. It was Calvin.
That bastard.
Yeah. he was very arrogant that he wanted it. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
We're getting very weak and tired.
No, if they can continue their lost streak.
Yeah, so I've decided if we're not getting food, they don't deserve
No,
the
we're
food
fine
either.
with our fruit. They
Yeah.
can have their one date or whatever it is. Of course they say no.
Yeah. So that was it. I went on a little adventure, managed to find a hint for the immunity, told the rest of my tribe a lie, so I'm feeling quite good about it. I still need to find a way to leave the camp and quietly read it.
That's alright. So, well, you've done well, so you stop them from getting it.
Yeah.
Keep their morale low, as
Yep,
you say.
keep their energies low while we eat our fruit. To my knowledge, they think they believe it. They might have another plan, but they haven't told me. I haven't heard anything about it, so fingers crossed.
A bit worried about Natalie. She came back after we sent her off to do the one-on-one challenge, and I think she got something and has been lying to us about it, so I'm not sure how much I can trust her.
The fact that she came back with absolutely nothing, it's not a good look for her. Maybe she has an advantage in the game, a vote steal or even an immunity idol, it could be possible. Coming back with nothing from an outpost isn't a very good look, but I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt for now because I've gotten along with her pretty well, so.
I guess this is also a good opportunity to talk about strategy while everyone else is gone. We were talking on the way up about Jason.
I'm just getting my water bottle.
Yeah, because I'm worried at the moment that no one's got strategy. We're on a winning streak, right? There's no need for us at the moment to, but we have to be aware of that. We have to be aware of the fact that at some point we will go into tribal council, and if alliances are already being formed, I don't want to be on the outs. I'm here to win. So, yeah. Jason and Chris. And how most of us are in agreement about Jason. I keep going to say eyes on you.
Just make sure you put down
Yeah.
whatever it's like, and don't put H. Jason H. No. That's me.
But yeah, I mean, we're thinking.
Like, unless you have any thoughts on it.
You want to back?
Any thoughts? Yeah.
Much shorter. Well, it's really quiet. Because it's not really like contributing to the group. And we just, yeah, we were just saying we want to whittle it down to our best people.
He's very into it as well, and very strategic. We're all sitting here talking about him. No, but like I think he takes it quite seriously. But yeah, I don't know. See, well, maybe he'll do great in the next challenge, and then we'll forgive him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't have to vote anyone out.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
But I think, as I was saying before, we need to be aware of it. Because it isn't just all going to be not strategic.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't slept.
I've had 2 people.
Alright. Got some interesting things happening, particularly over here.
Absolute idiots. The fruit that they don't have, just to scare them away. Oh my god, and Liam, what have you done?
Oh god, right.
Second coming of $2 coach.
Liam, can you tell me about your new outfit here?
I mean, me and Jason thought if we had some like floral ornaments, it would lower their morale. And then we realised with some spare orange would keep away mosquitoes and scare them off.
Did you not even eat that orange?
I did, and I kept left because I had to bite the skin off with my teeth.
Wow. How does the rest of the tribe feel about this? You down with it? Are you?
Yeah, team morale, man.
Yeah,
team morale.
Anything to fill the time.
There's only so many games of Ninja you can play.
Well, who's ready to get to the next immunity challenge?
Yes!
Darren seems a bit more ready than Lada. Lada's ready to win. Alright, Darren, I'll take back the immunity.
We'll see you soon.
Maybe. Alright, immunity, back up for grabs. Alright, here's how this challenge is going to work. So, 4 people will relay the tennis balls through the buckets and down to the end, where one person will throw from the nearest circle to knock the blocks out. First tribe to do that wins immunity. Alright, I'll give you a minute to strategize and then we'll get to it.
I can do. I can throw pretty well.
Do you want to do a throw?
Do you want to throw it? Oh, he's ready.
Darren, you've got 2 extra members. Choose who you're sitting out. Remember, you cannot sit the same people out in back-to-back challenges. Simon's ready. Go. Good catch. Nice. That's the first one in. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Calvin, back to the floor.
Oh my word. I'm sorry. Check it up higher. There we go.
One of you kept further back. No.
Throw back.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Bit high for Francie, bit low. Other great throw for Jason. These retrievers are getting put to work. Oh, yeah. Francie knocks up 3 blocks.
Safer, mate.
Yeah!
Come on! Yes! Francie! Come on!
1 block left.
Yeah!
Immunity!
Bring it in, guys!
Oh.
Yeah, my hand. I knew someone would get in.
Which day? Those poles there, they've got spikes in them, and I didn't realise. So I just shoved my hand onto the pole and went, oh, those are spikes! So, Have you played Ninja? Yeah.
Galata, congrats!
Yes. Oh, it feels so good.
No travel cancel tonight. Enjoy your night off. Hour off. Alright, Darren, I'm afraid I've got nothing for you this time. You'll be seeing me very soon. Head off to camp. Decide who you're going to vote out.
You've even taken Andy Kalaka.
Feels so good, man. Getting those winning shots. I probably was in trouble. So to finally prove that I'm actually challenge worthy, which I always knew. They didn't know that.
I want to put my money on Emily getting just to guess.
I'm gonna go Natalie. Yeah, Natalie.
You know, upward and onwards. Hopefully they blindside someone, and yeah, this game really starts to kick in after this.
Sleeping bags. Oh, so we've finally won a challenge. We come back here and we just chill.
Chill.
Just chilled.
I mean, I'll be the first to admit I just don't think I did very well on that challenge, and I slowed us down. And I think that's probably what happened. But I mean, you got to face the facts that sometimes you just don't do as great as you want to.
Who's wrong with it? We split up into pairs. We've got 8 people.
We haven't really done too much strategizing or any sort of game talk. Right until this moment, it seems that we need to split each other in half to even get some words in, because we're all so together all the time. Right now, the name that's being bandied about is either Jason or Ingrid. And even though I'm trying to save Jason, well, sorry, that's the hat Jason, I'm doing my best, but it seems that a lot of people just sort of feel like he's more of the outcast of the tribe. If it's him leaving the game, then I'm losing someone that I've gotten along with early on. As far as the other ones go, you know, I've got a good vibe from Liam. I've got a good vibe from Jake and Natalie as well.
I think the majority of the votes are either going towards Ingrid or Jason. Mainly because in the last 2 challenges we've had, Ingrid took the longest, so which delayed the rest of us.
Earlier today, when we were looking for an immunity idol, I bumped into Liam and Chris. We kind of had a conversation that perhaps we might look for voting out Ingrid. And then just having further chats with other people there. I think that might be the plan that's going to go through tonight.
I'm thinking more Ingrid. Because where did the ball stop on the last challenge? Who took the longest for the challenge before that? She's good. Whenever we try to do something, Ingrid has to put something down before she sits down. The mud thing,
Yeah,
she wouldn't do it.
I've noticed that. That's a good
So
point.
there's a slight inclination to go towards that. But just, what's your thoughts on that? Do you like that?
Yeah, I'm
mine.
Because I've got, I know that you're right. I talked to Jason, he's on my side.
Yep.
And I will confirm with Chris, because I'm pretty sure Chris will agree. So that's 5 people, as long as people follow that, that's fine. There's a good chance for that. So if we want, this is just a thought, we could vote Emily, and then if we got enough other people, because obviously if she plays the idol, then that means it's cancelled out, and we use the remaining votes to vote Ingrid. So we get out, and we get the idol going. So that's 2 for 2. So if we can, it is risky, but at the very least we get rid of someone that's it's not ideal.
There was another name that's popped up, and that's Emily. I saw her earlier today looking at the back of the camp for an immunity idol. Everybody else was kind of facing me, but I could see her that she did, I think, found the idol. So there is talk of flushing the idol to get rid of her and the idol.
And worst case scenario, if we do the Emily thing and can't pull off the Ingrid and like Emily gets out because she doesn't have it, we can just forfeit the next challenge. If we really need Ingrid out.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Would the rest of the group be willing to forfeit it?
Depends on how much they want Ingrid out.
I think at this stage, because it's our first vote, maybe just go for Ingrid to see where exactly the votes fall.
What are your thoughts?
This might be a bit mean. There's some but the only reason for that is he's kind of like a backup player, so he didn't really want to be in the game. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
But that's just an idea.
Yeah, no, I kind of thinking about that. It makes sense.
Actually feeling fairly safe at this stage, but I don't know what's happening there now. Maybe they all see me as the worst challenge player, so maybe I'm on the chopping block, but at the moment I'm not sensing that.
But at the end of the day, where did the ball stop the most?
Yeah.
And it's like, at least, well, Jason's bad. He's not a threat to our challenges.
Yeah.
Ingrid, but you know.
Was there a discussion?
Obviously, we were feeling pretty smug about ourselves up until this point. Having me being the thrower as well was pretty, made me feel pretty useless, but we're getting through it, and to be honest, this is more exciting voting people out than just sitting around, so it's good.
Chris, me, Jason never says anything.
Yeah.
I just presumed.
Yeah.
And Chris and I were like, oh, maybe we should start a pact. I'm
Yeah.
like, sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I'm not so sure about Ingrid. I think she's quite tight with Emily and Natalie, so I don't really want to be like the fourth one out there.
At least it's, if we went for Ingrid, you, me, and then I'd go back to the pact, and Chris and Jason. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's at least half the vote. So if we can spin this one other, yeah. So we got at least win the fifth member.
Yeah.
We're in the bag, unless someone changes something halfway through. But that's how it always works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jasons we have?
Yeah.
Is it Ingrid or other Jason?
Yeah, that seems to be the names that are going about.
Not muscly one.
Yeah, the hot one.
The hot one. I don't know, it just seems
Better
like
be dreadlocks or not
Ingrid
dreadlocks.
in challenges in the puzzle one, the second one that we have to do the laps. She took them in the recent one. She was the longest to throw the bucket.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's deliberate or she's not confident.
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
I might.
What?
I don't think so.
I was in the I heard the conversation
would
there.
you mess up a challenge, like when you're this close? Like, I don't think was her.
It wasn't.
Like,
no.
oh no, I don't think she was.
It wasn't on purpose. No.
Some people were saying it was.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Okay.
Well, I heard.
just take it out.
Yeah, what I've heard is that the points that I've heard that were made were the past two challenges. Who was the person that sort of held it off? Ingrid took forever, and in this last one, the ball was always at hers. So if you want to win challenges, the point was made that Ingrid would be the best to boot, because at least Jason is trying to contribute, and I have heard your name out, but I definitely think you're contributing and being good in the team. So.
Jason with the hat, like, he seems nice. I appreciate his company, but in terms of moving forward, I feel like if anyone was going to backstab me, it would be him. I was just thinking Jason hat as well, because in terms of physically in the challenges, he's not the best. I'm not saying he's the worst, but also and socially as well, he's not really contributing as much. And now everyone here, ow!
That's a barbed wire fence, my friend.
Yes.
So don't lean on it.
If we were swapped, I think I would trust him the least.
Yeah. So I had a really interesting conversation with Jason Hub.
Yeah.
And he was saying he was going for Liam. And he was like, yeah, he was like, oh yeah, he's just like a filly and didn't really want to play, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. But, like...
At camp, it's a little bit different. You know, everyone has such great morale, and now it's hysteria. Everyone's going batshit crazy. I kind of live for it, but I didn't expect so many names to come up. You know, you've got Ingrid, Chris, Jason with the hat, Jason with no hat. It's just like, and Emily as well, and then Liam. I think the only people who aren't
on the chopping block is myself, Nat, and who else is there? Yeah, so it's a bit crazy, but I'm enjoying it. So long as it's not me, I'm happy.
Completely lied to his face and was like, oh yeah, makes sense. Wouldn't, I can't, really see Liam doing anything blah blah blah, but like...
Just interesting, I thought you would know. Nat can confirm, but he put your name out there.
Oh really?
He
Okay.
doesn't know you as well.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
thought, that's maybe something that you could just talk to or whatever, but
Yeah.
I was like...
I'm not surprised though.
We were like...
Yeah, no, look, I'm not surprised. Like, I didn't do great in that challenge, and I will admit that. I mean, like, I've heard my name being thrown around a lot, which I completely understand because I didn't do great in that one. It's hard to throw a bucket in a ball. So I can see why it'd be an easy target.
I don't think they were like bad challenges at all. They're amazing. It's just bucket challenges kind of like that. It's like, I'm not going to do buckets.
Yeah. I mean, we all tried the best that we could. It's just that we weren't quick enough. Yeah, cool. But Jason hat.
Yes, perfect. Got it. I'm going to go with Jason with the hat as well.
I'm thinking Ingrid was the one who stuck up to the challenges, but I can tell Jack is type. I'm guessing Emily and Nat would be too, so she's probably not in an easy spot to do that. Emily's got an immunity idol, but, well, probably. Yeah. But that's all risky.
So, what have you heard? Your name? I had a feeling. What have you heard about them? Yeah, your name too.
It's been a bit nerve-wracking for me because apparently my name has been popped out there. I'm hoping that it'll be looked at that I'm not a threat and I need to be kept on the team.
So Jason was talking about Dreads Jason was talking about the fact that you have an idol, and I wanted to actually come to you and ask you, do you have an idol? Yeah, I do have an idol. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go next.
I feel like I'm going.
I feel like I'm probably going to go.
I feel like this is all cover.
I think that that's probably...
How are you going?
I'm going with Jason or Jason, but I'm hearing my name too much. I reckon I probably have to prepare myself to go.
I'm hearing my name too much.
Which is the only problem. My name's been brought up a few times, so I might be the one to go next. But I'm hoping that it's Jason with a hat.
I'm thinking Jason, he apparently tried to say that I had an immunity idol on me, but I don't. So I'm like, if he's already lying about stuff I'm not interested in.
Because I've heard that as well, that you have an immunity.
Search me. Search my stuff. I honestly do not have it.
No.
I have no idea. Like, I've looked for it, but my guess is it's already been picked up when somebody came into camp. Pretty definite that young Jason and Ingrid are on my side. I'm not sure where everyone else is sitting. I think we're all very loose votes floating around, and it's very hard to tell if somebody being serious with you or they're just lying to you like you've been lying to everybody else. I'm hoping that both of them will stay with me and we'll make it through to merge.
We've got, like, he's a puzzler, but we've got other strong puzzlers, I feel.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Emily was spoken about as well. I think she might have an idol.
That's what we wanted to.
Yeah, which is the only concern.
I am worried about idols, just because there's been a little bit of talk about Jason with the hat having one. I don't personally think he does have one. I don't think he's been searching enough for it, but I think that Emily has an idol because there was one point where she was searching for about 30 minutes while everyone was talking, and then she got really kind of giddy, and then dug somewhere else completely different, and then came back just out of nowhere. So we're thinking she found it. Just because that whole tribal immunity idol fiasco scared the shit out of me. You know, people getting idols and...
Yeah, and if there's someone else who wanted, you could try and get enough people to vote Emily. She plays the immunity idol, then someone else gets kicked out.
So what are your thoughts?
I mixed it out. Ingrid and Emily. Yeah. Because in the last two challenges, Ingrid didn't do the best, but at least she's nice in the camp. And I guess also Emily because of the whole immunity idol fiasco. Yeah. And then I think if we can get her to play it and then maybe play the spare people playing Ingrid or something, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Would you do that? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I like Ingrid, just because she's really nice and social. I don't think
and that's what I think.
But she still does give her all. I appreciate that.
And unfortunately, it's a game of strategy, even though Emily's nice and stuff like that. You've got an immunity on.
Yeah, and if you've got an immunity at all, you're just on top of my threat list, in my opinion. I don't know. I just don't like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What way's Tribal Council? This way? Come on in. Welcome to Tribal Council. Take a seat. Alright, behind each of you is a torch filled with cellophane fire. In this game, fire represents your life. When your fire is gone, so are you. Alright, so how does it feel to be at Tribal Council for the first time? Jake, what's going on? Horrible?
No, because we had like such an amazing streak, you know, winning the first mini challenge with the Tarbs, then the next immunity, and the reward and immunity. I really thought that there was a possibility that we'd go to the swap without even going to Tribal. But then, next minute, we're here, so I know, we've had such a good morale, and to be here is a little bit disheartening, but I know that we'll go much better afterwards.
Jason, is there some benefit to going to Tribal Council? At some point, maybe you want to go to form those bonds of trust by voting.
Definitely, because we really haven't been having much strategy talk over the last few days. So now that we've come to Tribal Council and we actually vote, we'll know exactly where everyone's allegiance lies.
Emily, do you think this vote will show who is aligned with who, or is it so up in the air that you just don't know?
I think it will show. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of different names from different, like the same person, so very interesting to see exactly where votes lie.
Ingrid, are you worried tonight? Have you heard multiple names, or is there a straight plan that's going to happen?
Well, I mean, I think it would be silly not to be worried. I know that I didn't do great in the challenge, so it is, I mean, I've heard my name being thrown around a lot, which is fine, I understand that. But yeah, kind of what Emily said, I've heard lots of names from lots of people, so I think definitely this vote, will sort of solidify where people's allegiances lie. I mean, I know what I'm going to be doing, but whether that actually plays out is a completely different thing, and we all know that from voting.
Alright, other Jason. Are you going by a different name here, or are you just both Jason?
Both just Jason. No, I'm kind of feeling nervous that my name didn't come up at all. A lot of names did get bandied around.
Did you expect your name to come up?
Maybe just because of the last challenge. I was hoping it wasn't, but I'm actually feeling pretty solid in maybe my alliance already. After speaking to everyone, like Jason said, we haven't really done any, before this point, haven't really done it, so we've all just been a mad scramble. But I pretty much know who I want to keep around, so my vote will reflect that.
Liam, what's this vote based on for you?
I think everyone's throwing around different names. I think at least, out of everyone I've heard, they've at least thrown out maybe 2 names. And the fact that my name was thrown out means it just changes who I'm voting for. I think based on who's thrown out my name, and sort of what they've said, I think changes what I do.
Alright, Chris, what do you think of that? Is it the same thing? Is it surprising?
Look, it was a bit of a spin the wheel sort of situation at camp where a lot of names were coming up, and it was changing every time I spoke to someone. So, it was like we didn't know what was going to happen. I myself didn't know what was going to happen until when we were going to walk here. But I'm ready to vote.
Natalie, how confident do you feel about the vote? Is it the same way? Do you feel like you know what's happening?
Yeah, I think I've sort of know roughly how it will end out. Again, I've heard different names from different people, but all the reasons they've given somewhat line up, so it'll just be interesting to see who leaves.
So Emily, how do you know if someone's telling the truth or not, if so many different things are coming out of people's mouths?
You don't. It's a lot of trust of who you believe will take you through. Searching faces, like you'll be able to pick up if they're lying to you. But no, you really can't tell.
There's a lot of interesting faces going on here. Alright, with that, get it up to the boat. Liam, you're up.
You've been telling too many lies about me.
I'm voting Emily because I saw you pick up the idol and I'm just trying to flush the idol.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes.
I wonder if they're playing.
No, they're playing Ninja.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, take on. No, we'll leave it in.
Alright, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to use it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Jason M. Next vote, Emily. Next vote, Jason App. So that's 2 votes Jason, 1 vote Emily. Next vote, Jason Happ. Next vote, old Jason. That's a bit harsh. Third person voted out of Melbourne Survivor, Warrandyte. Jason. Jason, tribe has spoken. Head on out.
I think that it's silly. We'll see you again, mate.
Alright, well, it's an interesting decision. It's an interesting chaos happening. In the end, I guess it was pretty united. We'll see if that continues. Grab your stuff, head back to camp, wait your next challenge. Pick up a torch on your way out.
Yeah, I was actually expecting it. I'm pissed off that they didn't even bother to blindside me. I felt the tide turning about 20 minutes before tribal. I made a few mistakes. I threw out a few too many people's names and it all came back to bite me, but I've had fun.
Did all I could. Unfortunately, your name's come up too much, and I gotta vote you out. Sorry, bro.